Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to talk about how to manifest when you're feeling triggered. I think this is a super important topic because I receive so many questions about that and I hope you can see me well. My background is a little crazy right now, but this is my kitchen in the Airbnb that I'm at the moment. So I received this question so many times that people get triggered and how shall they manifest, and I just wanted to hop on here real quick to give you a quick reminder on how you can deal with these triggers and how you can go through the process most effectively, most efficiently, in a way that is most beneficial to you, so that you make sure that you can actually manifest what you want and don't get lost in the triggers. Before I jump into that, my name is Julia. I want to say a warm welcome to everybody who's here today. If you're new, then welcome to this channel. If you're not new, then welcome back. If you're looking for one-on-one support on your journey, make sure to check out the links in the box below. I offer email support, DM support, I offer video, phone coaching. There are plenty of pre-recorded meditations that I definitely suggest that you check out. And I also have 8-hour affirmation recordings for free on this YouTube channel. So make sure to use the tools that are most beneficial to you. There's also an emotional healing playlist. Definitely check out my playlist on YouTube. There are many playlists that can guide you to find the information that you need if you want free content. And now let's dive into today's topic. I intend this to be a short video, but from experience I know that I usually make longer videos than I expect, but today I don't have so much time, so I want to make a short video. So let's pretend we're in the following situation. So you're in the following situation. Let's say you're triggered, emotional, all the emotional patterns come up for you and you're feeling really vulnerable and triggered and you feel like it's difficult to manifest. This is very, very common, so you're definitely not alone with this. And what most people try to do is they try to hold on to their manifestation by affirming, by trying to get back into their old self-concept, and while aligning back to your no, I need to slow down. So they're trying to get back into their new self-concept. They're trying really hard to maintain the new reality, but it doesn't really work. And while it's good to go back into your new reality, if you cannot in that moment and you try to force yourself, you might make it even worse because you're putting pressure on yourself. You're not accepting where you're at. You're trying not to be who you are right now, and this can all build pressure and prevent you from really deeply healing and really changing. So what you want to do as first step is give yourself permission to be where you're at and just be present. If you're triggered right now, that's okay. You're not incomplete. You don't need your manifestation. You don't need anything to change right now. I suppose that most people who are watching this are manifesting something that they want to have in the future, but they're okay and life is okay if you don't have what you want right now. You're not gonna, there's nothing bad that's gonna happen if you manifest it in, I don't know, tomorrow or in a week or in a month, right? So allow yourself to be where you're at right now. Allow yourself to simply experience the trigger, become aware of the trigger. What most people are doing, I already said it, is trying to get into a new story forcefully. And what also happens when you're doing that is you are neglecting yourself. You're ignoring yourself. You're ignoring your emotions. And that's actually the pain that you're feeling. You're feeling the pain of being neglected, ignored, ghosted, not seen. That's why you want to go into the new story, but you're not seeing your own self. You're not seeing your own trigger. You're running away from the emotional pain. And you don't have to do it. Healing is right where you are. Healing is when you're starting to be aware of your trigger. Just simply be present with it. Unconditional presence goes a long way. Second, what you want to do is you want to realize that this trigger is about you. Yeah, when you're triggered, it's about you. There's something within you that resonates with this happening to you, and that's why it feels so painful. On some level, you believe this to be true. So instead of trying to focus on the external reality and what somebody did or what somebody said or what is happening in your bank account or in your company or whatever on the outside, try to become aware. No, don't try. Just simply become aware of your own thoughts, your own emotions, and the story that you're creating in your mind, in your consciousness. Yeah, it all boils down to thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. So become aware of these 3 categories. Yeah, what are you thinking? What is the story that you're telling yourself? What are you feeling emotionally in your body? You can feel your emotions in your body. You can feel your emotions intuitively. And what is going on within your body physically? Like, what are the physical sensations? Are you feeling cold? Are you feeling warm? Is your heart racing? Do you feel something in your belly area, in your tummy? Do you feel some pain in your chest, in your back? Like, do you feel like a rush of adrenaline? Like, what are you experiencing? Yeah, and just become aware of that. Like, just become aware. This is your old story. This is what you currently believe to be true. And because you believe it, at least partially to be true, it feels painful. And that's why you want to run away from it. But you don't need to run away from that story. You need to become aware of the story and then change it. If you're trying to jump over the step, although it comes up repeatedly, you are missing out on a chance to actually become aware, disidentify from the old story, and feel even more confident in your new self-concept. I don't say that this never works. Sometimes it does work to simply go back into the new story. But when it doesn't, create awareness, really create deeper awareness, because that's probably the missing piece. Now, what you want to do next is you want to soothe yourself. And these steps are interchangeable, so you don't have to like fixate on the way I'm saying it. Like, it's not necessarily a 1, 2, 3, 4 step process. You can use it as such, but if you feel like doing step 3 before step 2, that's totally fine. So in step 3, you want to nurture yourself. You want to really be there for yourself. You want to tell yourself that it's okay. Whatever you are experiencing right now, it's okay. It's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to feel alone, lonely. That is okay. Be there for yourself. Put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Maybe you want to do an inner child meditation. Maybe you want to write a letter to yourself. Maybe you want to imagine your higher self holding you, or your inner parent holding your inner child. Maybe you want to imagine your specific person or your real parents holding you, or your some family member or friend being there for you. Or maybe you want to reach out to a friend in the 3D. So whatever you can do to feel nurtured and safe, do that. In the long run, I think it's great to be able to calm your nervous system by yourself, but don't hesitate to reach out for help, also for professional help, if you feel that that's what you need and that's, you know, something that is completely valid to do. I definitely encourage that. And it is going to help you in the long run to soothe yourself and regulate your nervous system. If I think about it, step 3 that I said is step 3 probably comes before step 2. But as I said, they're like kind of interchangeable, that you can do them simultaneously. You can do them separate from each other. Like, just find out what works for you. Step number 4, in the long run, and this is, as the other ones also, like, this is a very important step. You want to embody the new self-concept. And this is the step that most people want to do first. Like, they want to jump to the new story without doing the in-between work. And if you can, then that's great. But if it doesn't work, then don't do it. Do the intermediate steps as well. And then you want to still keep on coming back to the new self-concept. This trigger is happening because on some level, you're identified with your old story, with your old self-concept. Don't let it win. Soothe yourself, create awareness, but then go back to your new story. Go back and affirm. Go back and feel it real. Go back and be that new version of yourself. Be that new confident or abundant or everything. Abundant, loved, chosen, prioritized, rich, successful, happy, loving and loved version of yourself. Allow yourself to really step into that most expansive self and do that over and over and over again. And this is also going to help you in the long run to make sure that you're manifesting, but also to decrease the trigger so they don't happen that often anymore, or they don't feel that overwhelming anymore, because you are more stable in your self-concept. That being said, this is the 4-step process on how to deal with triggers when you want to manifest. What I suggest is that you are very compassionate with yourself when you're going through this process. Of course, you want to be disciplined and come back to it over and over again and really do the inner work, but also be compassionate. It's normal that your old self-concept shows up every once in a while, so stay disciplined, stay persistent, and be compassionate with yourself. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and I am going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.